best man. And because I've known him since we've been in diapers.
1981. July of 81.
That's a long time. That's, what is it, like 33 years ago?
You're old.
32 years ago. I'm Asian, I can say. That's a long time. We've done a lot of things together. I don't know if you remember. I know, really. I don't know if you remember, but when we were little, we played football in our backyard, my backyard, and I'd always be on Kevin's team because he's big and he's tough, no one wants to tackle him, but more importantly, if I'm on his team, nobody wants to tackle me. And if someone did, he'd always get my back. He'd be there for me. I remember in high school, in math class, he'd be like, John, where are we going to go to college at? And I was like, I don't know. He's like, you got to go to Penn State. And thank God I did, because when I did, there'd be many occasions where I needed Kevin's help. We'd be on the sidewalk, I'd be singing the Star Spangled Banner at the top of my lungs, and make everyone mad, and Kevin to be there to step up and back me up. There's endless stories. There's one time when I had a graduation gown that was wrinkled to no end, and I couldn't iron it because I didn't know where the iron was in his apartment. And Kevin was like, "Here, try this frying pan. I learned this in Colorado." So he took the frying pan, put it on the fryer, warmed it up, and he gave it to me, and Papa Killian was like, "John, Bo, what are you doing with that frying pan?" I was ironing my gown, and it worked out. There's countless stories. I've gone through, I don't know how many different girlfriends, but every single time we broke up, Kevin was there to help me through those breakups, and he's got a really strong heart. I remember when, about 8 years ago, my dad passed away of cancer. And I don't know if Kevin remembered, but he called me every single day for about a year. And we started a tradition since then to go hunting. And that was when we kind of built like a very, very strong foundation. This is the 9th year coming this year. And that was a very, very powerful time for us. Through thick and thin, he's always been there. He's been my best friend. He's been my rock. My rock. And now that we're 35 years old, it's tough to say, hey man, you're my best friend, but this morning you have a new best friend. And it's hard to give you away, but...
Hey, John Bo, you should put a ring on it. You should put a ring on it.
I know. But in all seriousness, we went through a lot together, and it's out of happiness and sadness to see him, find love, find a new best friend. And I've gone through this so many times. I have a lot of friends that have gotten married, and I've had a lot of experiences of life. I wish I was maybe married myself, and then I'd be able to say, hey, I got some profound knowledge I've learned in 10 years, 40 years, 50 years of being married. But really, at the end of the day, I see the same role that everyone plays as a husband to a wife. And I hope that this gift I have in this box for you reminds you every morning what your role is to Gabriella. Role is to you. So if you would please stand.
Pull it out, John Bo.
And by the way, where are you? Come here. Shy. So this is what I think Kevin needs to be in order to be the best husband ever.
Oh no, what's this?
For Gabriella. Gabriella, come on up here. Kevin, what's you say?
Just run it out. You realize you're wearing it the rest of the night.
And this is what I think Gabriella needs to be the best wife she could be to Kevin.
Oh.